Hey, everybody.
This is Chad and Kim. Hi.
So, uh,
Hang on. There's something wrong with the picture.
picture looks perfect.
I bet you think it is.
What's wrong with the picture?
Where am I?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice.
Of course not.
A little more. A little more.
Hi.
Hey, so let's start again. Hey, this is Chad.
And Kim.
And Kim had something she wanted to talk about today.
Oh, we just had the best dinner. I made a batch of Mexican rice and poured a can of Progresso chicken cheese enchilada soup over it. Oh, it was so good.
All right. It was really good.
And I got the idea to do that from Rebecca at Dollar Tree Dinners. Just so y'all know. Okay. What I found out today was actually quite humorous. Now, we're not a political channel. We don't want to be a political channel. I was just trying to find the most current events, and they're all talking about like, oh, the GOP representatives are trying to get Trump to be Speaker of the House and this and that and that. How can Trump be Speaker of the House? Just curious, and so I looked it up. And guess what? He can't be. The GOP has a rule that bars anyone under indictment for serious charges from holding House leadership roles. So, he can't be Speaker of the House. Even though a lot of the GOP representatives want an outsider to take over as Speaker of the House, from what I've read. They can't pick Trump. They can try. But it's not going to happen.
So you think they threw that out there just to stir shit up?
They didn't know about the rule. You look at the people that are so Trumpish or on the Trump bandwagon. They probably don't know this is a rule.
Now there's Trump supporters, Trump maniacs.
And these are the Trump maniacs.
See, I just want a politician to finally do something. Finally do something that's good for the country.
And I am a Republican. But, yeah.
No, I think you're conservative.
Okay, conservative.
Because half these Republicans they don't support what we want anymore. Okay, now, like all the goofy, the funny thing I heard today on the news, they kicked Pelosi out of her office.
There's a reason for that.
So that, what's his name, McCarthy could have it.
No, it was the office that was supposed to be McCarthy's. And I guess at the last minute, he told Pelosi, oh, you know what, just stay there. Just keep the office. Well, now there's an interim person coming in to be acting speaker, and he's the one that went, get out of my office.
Was that what happened?
Yes.
And they're just stomping around, being super elites. Making big fat stacks of cash and stick it in their pocket.
And even though certain people have tried to say, this is a very unprecedented, unhistoric thing that's happened. No. As far as that office, it's that is the Speaker's office.
They just keep kicking people out and being butts about it.
The office is actually in the Capitol.
I figured
Where
I didn't think it
offices-
was in Ohio.
Where offices, no, in the Capitol building. Where offices are very small, where very few people have offices in that building.
Hmm.
The other representatives and senators have their offices, which are very tiny, in another building, and supposedly this office is larger and in the Capitol and is meant for whoever is being speaker.
See, that's the kind of stuff that just, you almost want to turn it all off and go, you know what, there's nothing I can do. I'm not going to pay attention because it's just bad news after bad news. Here, we're going to give all this money to them. Oh, they went out of business and they have to keep the money. Yeah, politics is just one great way for me to get in a bad mood.
Yeah. That's why we're not a political channel. And that's why I figured this would kind of give Chad a chuckle when I told him.
So I got to come home and have puppy therapy.
Mm-hmm. I have puppy therapy all day. I do.
Kill me with that elbow, sharp ass elbow dog.
He's like, I learned from my mom.
Yeah, you got some sharp elbows too.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, let me spin you around so you can see mom. There, maybe it'll mellow out. But yeah.
Almost here.
Now it rained today in Texas. That's why I'm wearing my winter tank top.
And that's why I have on a long sleeve shirt, because the high was in the 70s, which is still pretty warm once it gets to the high.
Yeah.
When you're waiting for it to hit, you wear jeans, and I put on this long sleeve shirt, and because of it rained and the humidity, with naturally curly hair, I had to pull it back.
Oh, it's so humid.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was calling me today going, oh, the ceiling is leaking water. We probably have a leak in the ceiling. Well, it's those air conditioning units is just a slit in the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Oh, there was so much humidity that it was just dripping.
It was condensation.
Right.
So yeah, that's our news that we have today. That, and try that Mexican rice and chicken cheese enchilada soup mixed together. Oh, so good.
So, well, he's got to look at mom. His one true love, his mom.
He's not. He spends all day with me. Most of it on my lap. Huh. Yeah, most of it's on Mama's lap.
Well, she does her research for her web.
So.
But you know, we don't get a lot of comments from people. I would love to have people send us comments and say, you know what, we'd like to see this. Here's an idea. Mm-hmm. Because like we've noticed a trend. The more serious the videos, the less views they get. So we are going to try to go a lot more lighthearted.
My haul videos do great.
Yeah, her Temu haul videos have done so much better than her research into religions.
But tomorrow we will have part 2 of the AUB. And I do have. Some of you may already know it, but
Okay.
it's a big.
It is a big deal. Mm-hmm. So hey, nice talking to you today.
Bye. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.